Hey guys, how are we doing today? And welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over my favorite Town Hall 13 strategy. So let's just go right into it with some live attacks here. And here is the army we're going to be using today. So it is Queen Charge Hybrid. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I don't know what else to really say with it. I'm going to show you how you can execute this attack strategy. We'll do 2 live attacks, and then we'll hop in with what we learned today into attacking our mirror in CWL. It is a max Town Hall 13 with a super minion clan castle, I believe. So it's going to be quite difficult, but we'll give it a go. Obviously, there's a little bit of a caveat here with our army. As you can see, our heroes are not quite max and not at all max for Town Hall 13. So when you're using this attack strategy, know that your power level will be increased tremendously. Our troops are max as we have just gone to a new Town Hall and we have that power potion active. So let's go in and find that first base and do it. All right, guys, here's the first Town Hall 13 base I could find. Let's go in here. So the main targets we want to look at here is the Eagle Artillery, the 2 scatter shots, and the Town Hall. If we can, guys, we want to go towards that Town Hall side, and it's going to start just like any other Queen Walk would start. You're going to place down your Queen first. You're going to place the Cocoa Loons to protect the healers, and then we're just going to work on funneling this Queen into the base. Once we figure out which way she will be walking, we will wall break her in, and we are always going to place that wall breaker in front of where she's going to go. We're going to keep throwing down our Cocoa Loons to protect, and then we can use the baby dragon on the opposite side to clear out. Now, there truly is no other way for our queen to go but into the base. As you can see, on her way into the base, we are going to take out one of those core defenses in that scatter shot. We're going to use a freeze on the Town Hall when it activates, just so it doesn't hurt our healers as they're doing that. Then, guys, we can start the rest of our attack. We're going to place the king and the barracks on the opposite side. We will freeze this single inferno one last time. Then we're going to start the rest of our attack. The miners will go down first, then the royal champion, and then finally the hogs. We are going to use the queen's ability right here to protect her, and because the Town Hall is down, we can use an early warden ability. The queen is going to go down to the single inferno, which is kind of annoying, but it is fine. Now the healers will switch over to the rest of our raid here, and we are going to just use our heals and rages to our advantage. The clan castle that we do have coming out are hog riders, which will help clear out the space. And again, we're just placing down these heal spells to get us through these scatter shots. The king should be working around the outside. He's dead, but the P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards fight on, and we can use this poison spell on the enemy heroes. So now that the scatter shot is down, we can throw down our Seeking Shield, and we can use one of our headhunters. Losing the queen was unfortunate, but it looks like we still are going to have enough as we executed this attack correctly. The one thing I would have changed maybe is I probably would have placed down my hybrid just a little bit sooner to distract for my queen so she didn't go down to those single infernos. If they were multi-infernos though, our queen would have been just fine. As you can see, that was still a pretty crushed Town Hall 13 base with fairly low level heroes. Before we go into our second attack here, guys, it is important to note that we do not have 300 housing space yet. We only have 280 housing space, so we still have Town Hall 12 amount of troops. So again, the strategy will be even more powerful once you can throw in, what would that be, 2 more baby dragons or 4 more hog riders, or really anything into this army. All right, with that being said, let's go find that second base. All right, guys, here is another base, and it's a very typical Town Hall 13 war base. So let's just go in here, and again, we're going to use the same thought process. It's very scary attacking with those 2 scatter shots behind it, but we are going to attack on this back half or right behind the Town Hall. Our goal is to get this Town Hall down. We're going to try to funnel this queen into the base here if possible. We're going to wall break over here, as this is where we want her to go in. She will walk over here. All right, we are looking fine thus far. I think she should walk in here. We might need a little bit of work right now. We will place down this bad boy. We need to freeze the town hall quickly here so we don't lose all of our healers. And we can throw down a Coco. Nice. We have also popped one of those traps. And this is where we need to be really careful on how much damage our queen ends up taking here. We are fully watching her. We are going to rage her up one more time. And now it is time to start the rest of this raid. We are going to throw down our king on the outside, and then all of our troops in the interior of the base. And we are going to use an early warden ability here in a second. So we're going to use the warden ability right now. And as we can see, the queen is still doing perfectly fine in the core of the base. We're now going to place a preemptive heal where our hog riders and miners are walking. And look, our queen is still doing just fine on the outside of the base. We are going to rage up these bad boys and freeze this inferno on the back half. Then we are going to place another preemptive heal. And it's really unfortunate that our healers are going down to this air defense, but there's really not much we can do. So as we can see, our rest of our army is making their way through the back half of this base. We are throwing down our heals, and it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, there come the miners. I was wondering why this was going to be close. But looks like we are going to have enough firepower for the rest of this base. We're going to rage in both our queen and our king on opposite sides. And guys, our heroes are very low level, and these are fairly maxed Town Hall 13 bases. And again, remember, we're 20 troops short on all these. So that is another base done and dusted, and now it's time to try to test our luck on a max Town Hall 13 and war. Hopefully I can execute for us, guys. I really want to show off the sheer power of this attack. Alright guys, here's the base. It is a pretty maxed base. The Town Hall is max level, all the major defenses are max, and it does have Clan Castle. So this is going to be tricky. But again, we are going to do the same framework here. We want to create kind of an L format. So we're going to try to take out this town hall compartment and have our troops work through the scatter to the eagle and then to the second scatter. So we need to make sure our queen first goes into the base here if possible. We are going to place a baby dragon right here. And we really do want her to walk over to this right side here if possible. We're going to destroy one of these huts right here with this wizard. Nice. Alright, we should go into the space. We're going to wall break right there. That should open up for us. And we're going to place a preemptive rage to get through both of these defenses. Nice. We're going into the base right away, just as we wanted. Do we have to use another rage spell? Doesn't look like we're going to have to use a freeze. I don't think we need to use a rage spell here either. We might... Yeah, we're going to use it just because we want to be careful here. Now, we are going to start the rest of the raid. We're going to place down all of our troops right here. Place down these bad boys. And again, it's going to be an early warden ability right now. And we're going to rage these bad boys through the scatter here if possible. Then we're going to place another heal. And we have a poison spell for all these troops right here. We're going to freeze these bad boys here in the core. And we're going to freeze this over here to keep our queen alive. As we see, we have quite a bit of troops coming through the core here. The queen is going to go down here, which is kind of unfortunate. It'll be close here. Obviously, if our warden and all of our stuff was max levels, I'd be like, yeah, this is guaranteed a 3-star. It's going to be close here. We really need this scatter to go down. It's really unfortunate these healers, or basically the single inferno locked onto our queen right there. So we have quite a bit of hogs up, quite a bit of wizards, but the scatter shot is going to be scary. We need to get kind of lucky on where the targeting goes here. It looks like it's going to be a 3-star, guys. Yep, that's going to be a 3-star. Let's go, guys. That's a war attack on a max Town Hall 13. Really shows off the hybrid strength with, what are we, 12 levels low on our king there, 8 levels on our, no, 7 levels, 8 levels, 7 levels, 14 levels. If any of that made sense there. But yeah, and 20 less housing space. So you can crush Town Hall 13s with this attack strategy. And it's really fun, guys. It takes some strategy. It's not as spammy. I enjoy queen walking. What can I say? So I'm super biased, but I think it's the most powerful attack strategy at Town Hall 13, and I think you guys should try it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It has been really fun to make. I love Town Hall 13. Personally, I think it is one of my favorite town halls, as it's really where the challenge starts to ramp up, but it's not too difficult to 3-star. The scatter shots add a whole new element that you have to worry about, and I feel like you can get incredible value with your queen if you know what you're doing. So if you have never tried queen walking before, especially using hybrid, why not start today? It's pretty fun. Use this video to use kind of as a template of how you can execute some of these strategies. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to like the video, subscribe. I have been Jacob. Have a great day. Goodbye.